Hello, I'm Woodland Spirit, and this is a playdate with Blue Rider. Blue Rider is basically a top-down, multi-directional shooter. Um, Progress through each of the stages, shoot the enemies, and destroy the boss of each stage. So, as you can see, it's multi-directional. Control the direction with one stick or directional control, and control the rotation with another direction, the other stick stroke directional control. And as you can see, I'm proceeding to shoot baddies. There's one thing that immediately stands out with this is one of my biggest gripes with top-down shooters is the tendency to have one shot for enemies in the air and another bomb-like shot for enemies on the ground. That is a big gripe with me. Unfortunately, this game doesn't go with that method, keeping the player ship relatively close to the ground, so can cater for both types of enemies. And as you can see, we're starting to hit some little variety of enemy. So you've got a primary weapon and a secondary weapon. The primary weapon, as I've been using, is the laser bolts, and the secondary weapon is a missile launch. I'll just show you here, like that. You have a limited number of missile launchers, so use them as and when. Each system can be upgraded by destroying these towers, and this little floaty thing will come towards you and change its colour. Each colour indicates a different upgrade that it will affect. In this case, primary weapon swapped. Oh, I've not had this one before actually. I didn't know you could have different types of primary weapons, so there you go. That's a new thing on me. So yes, in this case, my primary weapon's been swapped. You can then upgrade the weapon. You can upgrade your secondary weapon, and I'm presuming, although I haven't had it yet, you can you may be able to upgrade your ship's health. But another thing when playing this game is you will come into is you have a frenzy upgrade. Don't quote me on that at the moment, but basically it's a multiplier. Obviously you can collect bombs with each. Sometimes enemies leave upgrades which you can collect. But yep, destroy weapons, pick up upgrades, and proceed to the boss of the stage, and try not to get hit like that or it saps your health. So I'll destroy this tower. Change to red, so it swapped my weapon back to this 2 pulse. So what it does, it gives you different primary weapons and upgrades if you collect the same colour that you've already got. So that's something to be aware of. Ideally you want to have one type of weapon and upgrading that weapon and not swapping between weapons all the time. Careful. So yeah, look out for these little things here which you can destroy and pick up extra score. But yeah, so yes, obviously stage 1 gets you nicely into the game. I have played stage 2s and 3, and difficulty wise it does sort of ramp up nicely. It gets you introduced right there. Rampage, Frenzy, fancy calling it Frenzy. Rampage, it's basically a multiplier that every every enemy you destroy, if you look in the bottom left corner, you've got the multiplier. And as you destroy enemies, you build up basically multiplier upgrade, which is Rampage. Or it's called Rampage, let's say. So, yep. I'll continue on through the stage. So I've taken some hits at the moment, so I'm going to try not to take some more hits. I think I can only really say is try and keep moving as much as possible, especially if enemy are shooting at you. Because these are a bit of a funny one, this one, because I've crossing bullets. And keep shooting them as well. So I've probably not actually done myself any favours with... I've actually swapped my weapon type twice and it's not actually upgraded. Oh, a little bit of a bug there. He's not actually facing me. He's shooting at us, but he's not facing me. So, I should be starting to get... here we are. So this is the entrance to the boss. There we go, first boss battle. Like I say, it relatively eases you into the game. It's nothing overly complicated. You can destroy his arm attachments. I can only really say just keep moving. So as you see, I've saved me secondary weapon missiles to yeah, watch out for missiles firing towards you as well. You can destroy them, or you can cause them to hit objects, or run it like that one there that's just done. Yep. So it's stage 1 is relatively short, but as you say, it basically it's introducing you into the game. So it difficulty does ramp up from here on in. Well, I say stage 2. Nearly getting pummeled there by missiles. Stage 2 increases the difficulty, and then stage 3 onwards, it starts to challenge you properly. Yeah, get in, collect the pickups. You score pickups. And stage complete. Well, I could have done better. I found one relic. Maximum ramp. I've had a bigger rampage than that. Health bonus 70%. That's probably about me normal for getting through.